Hello, guys. Steve here, and yeah, I wanted to talk as to why I decided to go for the Nintendo Switch just a few days before it actually came out here. So, in less than 24 hours, we are in the dawn of a new day, a new era where the Switch will already be part of our gaming ecosystem. So that's less than 24 hours in the Philippine time. I will not be getting it early in the morning, unfortunately, because I have work. So I'll be getting it late at night, and I'm going to have something else prepared for that evening. So again, why did I decide to go for the Switch? So I listed down some points here. So why did I decide to go for a Nintendo Switch right now, rather late as to when it was announced? So initially, I was a skeptic. The first time I saw those Joy Cons, and then the first time I saw the tablet, my initial reaction was, okay, this is what the Wii U should have been. So, yeah, so this is the Wii U gamepad, right? So this is what the Wii U should have been. So, this Wii U isn't actually, I didn't actually get this brand new. I got this from a friend for a favor. And I actually got the Wii U to play Breath of the Wild originally. Now, why did I decide to go for the Switch now? So, fact is, this is going to be my first day one console purchase. I have never purchased a console on day one. I know that the first run of consoles will have their problems, but why am I, well, I wouldn't say confident, but why have I been sold in getting this console day one? Because one is Zelda. I'm such a Zelda fan. The Wii had Twilight Princess, but Twilight Princess also came out on GameCube. Now, the GameCube version was actually the definitive version. The one on Wii was, it was weird because they had to mirror the game so that Link would be right-handed. Um, GameCube Wind Waker wasn't a launch title. Even Wind Waker HD wasn't a launch title on the Wii U. So there were no merits for me. Well, there were no Zelda merits for me getting those consoles at launch. What else? Let's see. Yeah, so there have been so many leaks going on for Breath of the Wild. So a friend of mine who actually got his hands on the leak was like telling me so many bits of information already. There were a lot of screenshots already posted online, some videos as well, and then I just couldn't contain myself anymore. I told him like, dude, you're not going to make me sleep anymore. You're making me restless. So this just got me more excited, and then that's why I went to the store and just ordered the Switch already. So aside from that, so there's a lot of Breath of the Wild stuff already going on. I don't want to spoil myself anymore, so I'm refraining from looking at anything Breath of the Wild related as of now, even like gameplay footage. So yeah, I heard some stuff, I read some stuff. I'm trying to erase that from memory right now. What else? I was actually tempted to, yeah, truth be told, I was actually tempted to play the leaked version, but while I was driving, it just felt as if Link was shooting arrows through my chest. It was somehow tearing me up inside because Zelda is such a beloved franchise to me. I'd have to say that my feels with Zelda go so much further back than Pokemon. So yeah, I was tempted to actually. I actually also got my hands on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna give out any information anymore how to get that or whatnot. But yeah, so leaks are real. A couple of friends were dropping some bombs on me, like stuff that I will not say, and then I will just forget. So anyway, so that's one thing. When I read that the leak was running pretty slow, that convinced me. Okay, no point in trying to actually get it working for me. I want to experience the best that I can on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, so what else? A lot of people argue that it's underpowered, or they could go with the argument that it's a really pricey handheld. So there's that triple A dilemma, as I would say. Like normally, I would, for instance, if a game is available in PC, or I usually buy it on a PC, but I primarily buy consoles for exclusives. So a lot of people say that oh, the Switch is underpowered, so it's not gonna give you that awesome graphical fidelity and whatnot. But then again, my experience from so that's a AAA thing. So the AAA thing, like, okay, if it's a cross-platform game and then it comes out on Switch, and then I can play it on the go. So that's one of the pros that I see. Like, what's a game? I don't know, like play a Batman game or an Assassin's Creed game. For sure, I don't know. I have no idea what. I think it was Dragon Quest that was coming out in PS4 too. So initially, when I saw the screenshots comparing the PS4 and the Switch version, I saw that, of course, the PS4 version looked much nicer. But then realizing, like, oh, if I want to play this on the go, then I just have to pull out the Switch, then start playing on the go, like go to the park or like waiting for my wife or something. I have a triple A title, well, Dragon Quest, well, JRPG, whatever. I have a console level title in my hands, on the go. What else? Yeah. So, what else sold me? I guess the console just being Nintendo. Nintendo being Nintendo. So it's as Nintendo as can be. So what do I mean by this? For me, I would have to say this is going back to my roots. So most of my experiences for, let's say, PC games or console games like on the PS3, PS4, these are primarily single player experiences, save for fighting games. That's my only cat. No, that's my only community casual or whatever multiplayer thing for it's fighting games. I don't really play FPS online. I'm not really an FPS guy. So, save from fighting games, my experience on other home consoles is primarily single player oriented. So, yeah, I listed down my next things to play on PS4. So that's Gravity Rush 1 and 2, Near Automata, and Horizon Zero Dawn when I get my hands on it. So, as I said, those are primarily single player experiences. So, these are games that I can't normally play with my wife. So, well, the PC has a boatload of multiplayer games, but I mean, I have to turn on the PC. So, uh, yeah, but so pause. As I was saying, of course, indies already have these multiplayer experiences available on PC and other consoles as well. However, on the Switch, yeah, I can take it on the go. I can just bring something light, prop it up, play something with other people. It's easier to set up than lugging a PC around. Aside from that, the Nintendo thing as well, like going back to the roots, like back then on the SNES and Nintendo 64 days, couch multiplayer was the thing going on. I played a lot of Mario Kart and Bomberman with my friends and even with my mom back then. So yeah, miss you, mom. Uh, so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is coming out on the Switch. Super Bomberman R is a launch title. So that somehow gets me excited. So these are games where I can just pick up and play. I don't have to worry over a really complicated story or whatnot. I mean, these are just games that I just play them because I want to play them. So that's that for me is what I mean by going back to the roots. Like games back then in the SNES era, they didn't have those really complicated, long drawn stories. So yeah. So what else? Yeah. So we're going to be having Mario Kart. Well, Bomberman's on launch. We're gonna have Splatoon as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to play those, and it would be really, really fun if I could just share the experience with a lot of other people as well. What else? Oh yeah, but aside from those pros, there's just one concern I genuinely have for the Switch as it gets older, I guess, is battery life, because this Wii U pad, I'd have to say, lasted 3 hours back then. But now it lasts much shorter than that, and you have to keep it constantly plugged in. So what I see is the Switch in the long run, if we don't get replacement battery packs, it's going to be stuck in the dock for like maybe after 5 years time. So I guess for the time being, I have to actually make the most out of it, playing in docked and in handheld mode. So yeah, so hit like or subscribe, and feel free to talk to me in the comments. I'll be getting the Switch day one. That's less than 24 hours from now. But wait, no, I'll be getting it probably in more than 24 hours. As I said, I'll be getting it Friday night, and then we also have something else planned. So stick around. Hope to see you guys again next time.